Hey guys, what's going on? This is Locain. It has been a while. I repeat, it's been a while. But I have been getting into this new game, or it's an old game that I used to play a long time ago, but they've made a number of changes. As you can see, it looks like Everquest, but it's not. It's called Shards of Dalaya, or Dalaria. I don't know how to say it properly. But it allows you to dual box, and that's why, as you can see in the bottom right corner down there, I have my second screen. So I'm running a warrior and a cleric combo, and I wanted just to go over kind of. I haven't seen a lot of newer videos on it, so I just wanted to kind of go over some like quick little tips and tricks that some people may not know when they go to dual box. So the biggest one you want to do that we found out was in display. You want to go to advanced, and this max background frames per second, which let me get it out of the way right here. You want to max that out on both of your clients because you see how it's running so smoothly on the cleric down in the corner. I'm not actually, that's not my primary one. Like as you see, I'm moving my warrior, and it's like it's the main game, so it really helps out for purposes of auto following, because if you're not on the game and you're auto following, the frames slow down. Next thing your character's like jumpy, jumpy, jumpy. But I just wanted to show off a little bit of gameplay, and then I'm going to. This game is a lot of private, like custom content. There is no plane of knowledge. Instead, you get to go through what's called the Mansion of Portals, and my cleric is actually sitting right now waiting because I like to run both my characters at the same time. And ironically, where I was going, my cleric didn't even need to go anywhere. But I just threw him in anyway. So once the warrior connects through, which it just did, I can go ahead and invite and take the follow and then just set the auto follow. And you see how the game is completely running smooth, no problem. Another thing that's nice is the map. Very nice. Almost all the places have a map. Now, the Mansion of Portals, you really want to avoid everything. Like, everything. Because the higher level you are, they're going to start, if they see you or sense you, they're going to start doing, like, knockbacks and other weird and not fun things. Like, you're going to see my ogre, since he's got knocked back because he got seen. You can get, for what I've seen, you can get poisons, which if you can't heal poisons or diseases, you either need to pay an NPC healer or find someone that can do it, and they have to cast Cure Disease about 8,000 times, and then my ogre's going to get seen again, and I'm just getting knocked back right now. And my levels are 35 on the cleric and 36 on the warrior. Now, when I said everything is custom, I mean everything is... No, don't get me stuck. Okay. Whew. Like, it's not your typical Everquest game by any means. Like, my warrior has a whole bunch of disciplines, which you'll be able to see, and they range at level 5. One's almost a guaranteed crit all the time, which is really nice. Another key thing is you do not need... there are no soul binders. You can just bind your soul wherever. Except I'm a fat ogre, so this is always fun. Typically, I have played with an Enchanter buddy who changes my size for me, or a shaman. And there's just the command of #bind, and it will bind you in your spot. Now, some zones you cannot bind in, and the wiki is going to be your best bet, which the link to the wiki will be in the description below. This is completely free to play. Season 2 has just started. It's their they run a 9-month seasonal. That's why you'll see characters with the S's. It's been blowing up. Typically, there's to my knowledge, there's been a Twitch streamer every day or every night streaming. So if you want to find some more content that way, it's definitely a good place to go to. I know Cab Drew's been a lot of the higher up. He's already in the equivalent plane of hate right now, and then a lot of other guys are slowly taking their time leveling. You know, alts are a wonderful thing. Just trying all the different classes is amazing. But sometimes you get the good old crash, which I think might have happened. We'll see. I'm going to give it a couple more seconds. And that's... But on the cleric, when you do your hashtag, you want to make sure you do save first. So hashtag mine. And I'm bound to this spot, and the /CHAR tells you your bind spot. Should not say South Newport. Should say here. But my game did crash, so I am going to have to reopen it. And I had a feeling that's what my OBS was going to do. So it looks all meta right now. Oh, that's the wonderful joys of trying to run to zones. Which it could be an ISP issue. I'm not 100% sure. And you can hear me clack away. Alright, let's see if I can't fix this real quick. It's one of these. There we go. Alright, that's fixed and resolved. Because one of the zones I want to show you, and that's actually where I'm going to be leveling for a little bit of the time, is Kaladin. The starting dwarf city is actually full of undead dwarf ghosts and skeletal gnomes. That's part of the custom content. Now this has a completely different story than what you're used to. There's a main quest line, and me personally, I haven't done it, which I'm very excited to try it when I get a chance to. All right, we're loaded in here, and also with the season, one of the big things that's going on are what's called blessed zones. Blessed zones, they change at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every day. And let me get the map and know where I'm going here. And a lot of changes have been made to like zones and stuff. But the blessed zones, you get 100% more experience in the blessed zones. You also receive, there's cosmetic items. You don't get them by being in the blessed zone, but you get the currency to buy them in the blessed zone. Because there's going to be ghosts, shades of Marlowe, I believe. I could be wrong. I'm not going to a blessed zone. I'll try to get some recording of a blessed zone for the future use. I'll probably see if I can find something in the wiki for it. And depending on what their color is, you have a random chance of getting seasonal gear. One piece of seasonal gear that my warrior has that I haven't used in a while because I've been dual wielding is this Bulwark of Spirits. And a lot of items have gotten reworked. This Bulwark has a Bard Song proc on its bash. And I got this at level 10, 11. I was in Shrouded Isles, which is the equivalent to the State of Unrest. That was a fun one. Like, a lot of your items even level with you. Like, currently, it doesn't even have what the Blessed Zone is right now, but with Season 2, they added 2 new zones, Filtration Chamber 6, which I have been to, and I do enjoy that zone. Yeah, little swamp sewers for the trash man. The Morgue of Arude, which I have not tried. I think I'm actually in the level range for that. So I might give that a whirl. That's like the Arudan Crypts almost. And the River of Recess, I believe, is a 65 plus like raid spot. But there are so many different combinations you can do with this game. The Enchanter, typically you can charm, but you get like, yeah, you can get Crack and Breeze, but if you're in the group with them, it's doubled the potency of it. Bards, they just automatically can twist songs with no problem, but they limit it to 2 beneficial and 1 harming song. Alright, we'll get both of these zoning into the Goblin Skull Mountains, which is the equivalent of Butcher Block Mountains. So we're just rocking and rolling. There's also different stances depending on what your class is. Like, my warrior has an attack stance, which increases how good I can hit things, but I take 10% more damage, while my defensive, I take less damage, but I hold more threat. There's a lot of different aspects at play here, which... Oh! I made it. I almost pulled the trigger and said I didn't make it, but... They have... Oh, what else does this server have? OOC chat, or out-of-channel chat, is server-wide, so typically you're going to use your shouting for in-zone only, which has been used. See how many stacks of items to NPC. This guy wants 8 and a cloth. I'm not sure how to do that. Very helpful. Every time you make a character, you start the Dalarian Beginners Guild. It is a very friendly guild of asking questions, and people will try their best. Very active GM community as well. Oh, what else? You don't have to worry about the shitty boats. There are naval translocators. Very nice, very nice. But what happens if you have a max level friend and you're just starting out? So they can either make a new character, or you could group with their max level character. But you have to be... The max level character has to gain experience. I did find that out the other day as I was playing with my brother, who was rocking a monk shaman combo, and one of his buddies, which is an Enchanter Paladin combo. The Enchanter Paladin got 52. I was 35, 36, and my brother was 27. So we have a wide variety of level, that we're working with. But once we get up to here, I'll show you guys just a little bit of gameplay, what I'm going to be, tackling. So, but yes, the season started December 24th, and is going to run for those 9 months. So it's a good little break from other MMOs that I've been playing very recently. Oh, what else? They do have some sort of, it's like an auction house style. It's called the listing, which you just have to go to the bank. And it's easier to go to the website and the vendor list, because that will have everybody. And then when you want to look at prices, you can, once you hit a certain command, it's hashtag list sold in the player's name. It will give you the prices of all the items. And then that's how you would buy it. I mean, different zone connections. There's just so much content. Like, they made sure that there's enough content in the beginning area. I just want to see the Blessed Zones. Blackborough, Seamall, which is a raid, Heartland Plateau, which is a very unique area. It used to be Jatter Pine Forest, which you would have to go through Surefall Glade to get to, and that zone line has changed. So there's a lot of changes, a lot of custom content. I know a lot of classes got reworked. Like my rogue has special abilities for throwing, and he's doing at least 50% of the mob's damage before it gets to me. And I think I do like a lot of damage on my warrior, which I'll be honest, I know the rogue will do a lot more, which if I could get the rogue caught up, I might swap it out for the warrior, just because the paladin has a lot of AoE threat, which means my warrior can do even more damage. And my rogue. Alright. Only 2 players in the zone, but all the ghosts are dead. Nice. Someone was just here. Another good thing, too, is your buffs. If you're in the group with the person who casts the buff on you, it will never fall off. Alright, dismiss undead. Let's see if I can't go get into trouble. Or find something to show some... I want to make sure I'm in attack stance. I am dual wielding. I forgot I'm not short. I can't even get in the door. That's nice. I'm what they say of too thick. And there's some ghost dwarves up there, which I don't want to pull multiple. That is a bad area right there. I'll tell you that. Castle's open. Let's see if I can get myself killed here. Yeah, this is where I would like a shrink. Oh, I'm too tall. And there's traps where you wouldn't think there would be traps. Might have to send the cleric to go get some mobs. Nothing in there. Like, that bridge is a trap, so you gotta jump it every time. Murdered gnomes, which are green. They still give experience, just not as much. I think I'm just trying to pull one, but I've got to be thick ogre. That's thick. Of course, I don't even have a ranged weapon. Ah. There we go. And of course they're undead, so they're gonna leech. Run away! Run all the way to the entrance. And hopefully don't train more. That's just me in the zone, so I don't have to worry about any of this. Just got one. Diving Strike is my guaranteed crit. You get bam to the door hitting with a heal over time. On your feet, that. And my cleric does a lot of damage to undead. Yeah, so typically when you want to think of a duo, this is how I think of it. I want a character where I don't have to do much. Just click over, do something real quick, and come back. Which, that's all I have to do with the cleric. Just cast the spell. Once it's done, sit him back down. Yay, procs going off. And that's actually not bad experience for just myself. That's a plat. That's a plat. So, but yeah, this is Shards of the Dalaya. Hopefully everything recorded right. And I will hopefully get new content. I hope you guys kind of like the layout. This was just a quick. I've seen other people use it, so. But awesome. So, my name's Ben. I don't even know what my name is anymore. Yeah, Locain Gaming. That's what it is. It's been so long. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to continue to grind away, and if anything new or exciting comes up, I'll just hit the record button real quick since I've got the whole system layout. But, alright, I will see you guys next time. Deuces.